In what world do people prefer children out of wedlock?
Until one day when Jalapeno's at Hunter's apartment, Hunter's phone suddenly pings him and it says an Apple AirTag, and Jalapeno opens her luggage and boom, there it is. Back balcony.
Are you recording? Oh. Conrad?
So I'm calling out a lot of people on the passport scam. Most of my followers are passport bros. I'm not attracted to this, guys.
Hey guys, welcome back to More to Life. Before I get into this video, I ask that you like, comment, subscribe, also smash the notification bell just to be sure you get my videos as soon as I release them. Alright guys, let's hop right into it.
And again, a lot of these people, they're just a little weird and fuzzy on boundaries. And I don't mind being emotional and I don't mind showing vulnerability if it can help and inspire somebody. Some stuff needs to be said. Not everybody needs to be blocked. Not everything needs to be ignored. Somebody needs to speak out about how weird our society is starting to be. In what world do people prefer children out of wedlock? In what world, instead of a partner or a relationship? We've gotten to the point, these people, they don't even want to be in relationships. They hop from person to person to person to person to person. And that is your business if you're doing that. But how dare you come over here and try to make me feel bad because I choose not to live that way. Now, there's a lot of stuff.
More power to this lady, right? I seen a video of her going in before. Now, she's really taking this personal. And I get it, right? I feel the same way that she does. But you know what? Nowadays, we're living in Sodom and Gomorrah. And the ones leading it out is women. Of course, men have to follow suit, right? Women claim, oh, you know, guys, they all do me wrong. But it's not true. Nowadays, it's switched over to women just don't want to be married. They claim it's because they don't trust anything, but really? You don't trust anything, so something happens, you have no backing, no nothing? And that's what she goes in on. But let me let her finish this plan.
I'm a play out, but my child and my husband ain't it. In this situation, do you know what really makes me emotional? Yes, the situation with my husband is very traumatizing and it is very sensitive, but I'm not in a place where I can't talk about that, or I wouldn't be making full-fledged 5-minute videos, right? What bothers me and what gets to me, because I am so empathetic at heart, it makes me sad that we live in a world like that. It makes me sad that I can talk about losing my husband in a gruesome car accident. I can talk about being surrounded by people who were hateful to me. I can talk about this man's own family stealing his belongings while he was on his deathbed. I couldn't speak up for him. He couldn't speak up for him because we're focused on this man being sick. And the people who are supposed to love him stole from him. That's the story I'm telling y'all. Damn! And what this person heard is, what? I'm a baby mama. How dare you say that? That literally makes my heart so sad. It makes my heart sad that we're even living in a world like that. Like, some stuff is past the point of being rude or disrespectful. I truly feel like it is sick. I feel like it is sick. I feel like to lack empathy and to be so selfish that you would verbally attack somebody for something that has nothing to do with you when they are sharing a story about grief, I feel like it is sick. I feel like it's sick and I'm exhausted with it. I feel like it's weird to attack people for wanting to be married, but that is the world that we live in. I feel like it's weird to attack people for wanting to keep their babies, for wanting to have a husband, for wanting commitment, for wanting to do the right thing. Like, it's like these days people prioritize.
I get it. Right? She's done. I'm done too. And what happened was these women, they actually attacked her when she was going through it with her husband, and had a nerve. She said something about baby mothers and why it's important to be married. And the woman spoke up and said, how dare you speak against baby mother. It was wild. But anyway, she went in on it, and I get it. And yeah, we in that day and age. And I get what you going in like that, but women just don't care nowadays. And neither do a lot of men. Let me hop on to the next one.
streamer, let's call her Jalapeno. Now, Jalapeno is in a bad relationship with this guy, who we'll call Beardy. Some might even call him abusive. But one day, after 11 years, she's had enough. She breaks up with him. And Beardy, he is not happy. He doesn't take it well. But she no longer feels safe around him, and she's ready to move on. And she starts to develop a crush on this other guy she knows online, Hunter. Hunter's a YouTuber, and he does political commentary videos. So Hunter and Jalapeno, they start flirting on Twitter, and sparks fly. But she lives in Washington, and he lives on the other side of the country in West Virginia. And after a period of time, she agrees to travel there and visit him. And that's good, because she doesn't really feel safe back in Washington anyway, because Beardy's there. So she goes to see Hunter, and as soon as she arrives at his apartment, it's like a weight is lifted off of her. She finally feels safe there with him. Until one day when Jalapeño's at Hunter's apartment, Hunter's phone suddenly pings him, and it says an Apple AirTag is near him, which is weird. So they search around for it, and Jalapeno opens her luggage, and boom, there it is. AirTags are velcroed on the inside. And then she searches her backpack, and same thing. And immediately she knows who put them there. Beardy, because he's tracking her location. So she texts him like, hey, you're crazy. This is a violation. And he texts back, tell him I'll see him soon. Obviously talking about Hunter. Beardy knows she's there with a new guy, and he doesn't like it. So fast forward a few days later, Hunter gets a phone call. And it's from the landlord of his building, who says there's a sketchy guy downstairs who has something under his jacket. And that guy claims he's friends with Hunter. So Hunter and Jalapeno go downstairs, and they look through the glass of the front door, and guess who's standing there? Beardy, and he's got a pew-pew. So Beardy sees them, and he points the pew-pew at Hunter. So Hunter is shocked. He is not prepared for this, and his body freezes. Beardy pulls the trigger, and the bullet goes through the glass, but it doesn't hit Hunter. It hits Jalapeno. It hits her in the leg because she had stepped in front of Hunter. And there's blood everywhere, and Hunter and Jalapeno run back up to his apartment, and they lock the door, and they barricade themselves on the back balcony.
Are you recording? Oh. Conrad has Holly in the leg.
And Beardy, he gets into the building, and he follows Jalapeno.
I thought this was fake for a minute until it started showing real life, right? Man, this is real.
Jalapeno's trail of blood all the way back to Hunter's apartment. And he texts Jalapeno, asking her to please leave Hunter. And by this point, Hunter's already on the phone with 911.
The suspect was trying to get into the building, and he had a gun under his coat.
And it's during that call that Beardy starts to bang on the apartment door.
Oh, he's at the door. He's at the door.
Please come in, please come in.
Please hurry.
So police showed up right then. They had already been called earlier after the first shot. And you can hear police and Beardy having a standoff. And then you hear gunshots. Because allegedly Beardy himself. And Jalapeno and Hunter, they're okay physically, but they're pretty traumatized. Meanwhile, they're recovering and her leg is still healing. And all this happened in Martinburg, West Virginia, so shout out to West Virginia.
Man. Guys ready to give it all. I thought it was fake until I seen it was real. The people who actually did, that's crazy, but why would you wrap it all up for a girl? Why? Just let it go. Let's go on to the next one.
Hi everyone. So I'm calling out a lot of people on the passport scams because most of my followers are passport bros.
Oh, here we go again.
That are asking me to get married. Oh, they will say they love me. They will say I am beautiful. They will see whatever just to, I don't know, brainwash me or make me believe them. And the funny thing is that I'm not attracted to these guys. I mean, I don't really care.
Is this real? I mean, I can tell she's from Poland or somewhere. I don't know where she's from. Russia, I don't know, but this lady's clearly overweight and sounds a little bit slow. And I don't know what to think of this woman. What's wrong with her?
Where you from? Like, if you're rich, I kind of care if you're poor because simply I don't want to take care of a guy.
This seems fake to me. I'm sorry. I don't see any passport bros wanting to get with you like that, right? Guys are not going all the way across them waters and getting with you. And number one, you're on TikTok making content about passport bros. Looking like this? Why are you even... It doesn't make any sense. What are you trying to accomplish by talking about this? Really? Huh?
I can pay my own thing, but I just don't want to be paying for a guy. So yeah, if you're poor, I'm sorry, I do care. I don't want to be a woman that's gonna support you. I don't have kids and I don't want kids. If I want to support someone, maybe I would get a kid, but yeah, I don't want a kid.
Man, this woman shouldn't have made this video. I don't know who she's talking to. Look, if you have a problem with a passport bro, and you're talking to a passport bro, call him up and tell him this. Getting online and letting it be known to the world makes no sense. This sounds like a conversation you're having with someone else. Doesn't it, y'all? What are you doing, lady? Get it worked out. Let me go on to the next one. This lady's crazy.
So I'm Latina, I'm in Costa Rica, and a place where passport bros love to go is Playa Jaco Beach, and a place called Cocal. It's a casino, it's a bar. These girls know what they're doing, okay? I've seen them get braces paid for their kid, private school paid for, getting paid in Bitcoin, multiple accounts, multiple savings accounts. So one, it's not new, and two, they're not subservient. They're not being fooled. I remember seeing a guy.
Do you see the look in her eyes? This lady here is clearly mad. It's not her, right? That was the same thing with the last lady. It's the same thing with this lady as well. Now, guys are going over, and there are women that are undesirable where you're going to, right? This is one of them. This lady is trying to put it out there like, oh, these women are all wrong and these women are doing. Listen, guys, if a guy doesn't know, he deserves to be taken advantage of. I hate to say that about the bros, but it's true. Look, you're not going to a place where everything is perfect. When you go across these waters, everything's not going to be perfect. Everything's not sunshine and roses, right? You're going to go to places, and there are going to be women that will use guys. So I want my bros out there to keep their eyes on that, and keep their eyes peeled and pay attention, and just make sure you're not a victim of some of these scams that happen. Because what she's saying is right, it does happen. But she's calling it out because it's clearly not happening to her, right? Let me let her talk some more, then I'll stop it.
A white American retired man in the line at Subway with one of these women's kids, and he was like ordering him Subway and like struggling to speak in Spanish.
Say bitter much?
And taking care of this kid. They complain about American women and then they give so much more to the women here at the casino. It's hilarious.
What's so hilarious about it, right? There's a reason guys are doing that. Guys going out there and taking care of these other women because they want hope. They want a little bit of hope. Now think about it. If they're out there taking care of these women, obviously these guys aren't broke, right? Now I said what I said. I say if you're a man going over and you meet a woman and she's do this and do that, don't fall for it right away, right? Be that kind of guy. Say you date a woman. You're dating online. Date a woman online right before you're about to go to any country. I say that again. Talk to a woman online right before you're about to go into any country. So then all you're doing is setting up your dates. So you're meeting them, okay. Hey, are you available on this day? Okay, not that day. Are you available on this day? Okay. So you just set up dates. So while you're out there, your whole vacation is booked up. That's how you do it. So you don't bump into this right here. You set it up and avoid situations like this to make sure you're not being taken advantage of anywhere you go. And so we don't have to watch you as one of these stories. Don't be that guy. Always keep your eyes peeled and always remember there's more to life than going through that nonsense back home. Even though things like this happen, you can make it happen and find something. See you guys next video.
Winter's coming.
Winter is here.